going to do it in a hurry by any means. Now let's take a look at Asia. We'll pull her out right quick. Asia's 50% super dwarf, not dwarf. Retic. She's got some food over there that I can warm up here in a second, feed off for you guys. And I'm going to use a little one because it's like for Asia, like I said, it's still good even though it spins around. She's not a venomous snake. I'm not worried about her. Hold it straighter, hun. The phone's kind of cockeyed. It's not a venomous snake. I'm not worried about her biting me, whatever. When they're this small or even as big as Tegan, it's not that big of a deal. It's actually, in my opinion, good for them to bite you when they're little because it gets it out of their system before they're bigger and can actually make you need to get stitches. Asia, chill out, dude. She's a little bit hungry. She probably smells nice. Anyhow, she's a male. So at first, when I was checking A males out, wanting to get into some super dwarfs that not a lot of people are into, I'm colorblind, so yellow and red are my favorite color. And I just absolutely love the A male. It's not compatible with any of the Clark strain albino stuff, like your purples, your whites, your normals, whatever. A-male, but A-male is similar to, from what I've read and some friends I've talked to, it's similar to your Clark strain white albino, but they're not compatible at all. The patterning is a little bit different. If you look at her close, she's got red eyes, okay? And this is, again, that snake that left that shed for me that's, 10 months old, going on a year old. Eating a couple mice, if you look at the whites on that, eating a couple mice a week. And she's stayed pretty small, and she's hungry. She's searching around, kind of acting a little skittish. So I'll put her back in her home, and let's feed her a mouse. All right, just one. You don't really want to force them back in their house. You kind of want to just let them go. Apparently my wife's blasting music upstairs. My wife's hearing impaired or deaf. She doesn't hear that good and she loves her music. So I'm going to shut this up. What I do for my rodents when I don't have a large collection, and I have had some big collections, believe me, I was a boa guy and clearbird guy. I think I may have explained, how I got into snakes and stuff like that. Growing up around this area, messing with bull snakes, blow snakes, rattlesnakes, Great Basins, stuff like that, and then got into the pythons. When I went to the zoo and was small, I loved pythons, but I wanted to start out with something that was big, but not so big that I couldn't handle it. But reticulated pythons, they had this massive one there that was 20 feet or so, 19 feet, and I was just amazed with it. Anyways, I have had some big collections, and now we're into reticulated pythons. So anyways, what I do is I take my mice, and I lay them out half the day till they're good and unthawed, okay? Look at this, dude. He's unthawed. Good feeder. You want to take your thumb and put it on their head, feel if it's cold. And just push down a little bit. And if the skull cracks, it sounds gross. Let the skull crack. Don't crush the hell out of it. Let the skull pops. And then you can feel if there's ice in there or not. Obviously, if they're bigger, you just use 2 thumbs. If they're big enough that you can't do that, then you kind of have to learn and by feeling or using a heat gun or whatever you want to do to see if there's still ice in the cavity of the skull. Not necessarily that it's going to hurt your animal. They may not eat it. It also could cause them to have some really bad diarrhea or something. You know, I've never had any problems cracking the skull. So I'm gonna go get a coffee mug that has this type of lid. Because I'm usually on a smaller thing doing you know, one animal at a time. It's small, I'm not throwing 25 feeders in a bucket or whatever. I'll take this up and I'll fill it up with scalding hot water now. And mind you, the rat's really unthawed. It's room temperature. So this is just to heat it up a little bit to make it seem to the snake like it's ready to eat. So let me grab some water. Kenzie, just kind of check out the animals and talk, whatever.
Let's go. So right now, Asia is really see her very well, but you can see.
All right, and yeah, you did hear me right, scalding hot water, but I'm only leaving the mouse or rat in here for 30 seconds. And I use these because I can shut the lid and you'll see the lid start to steam up. Obviously double check once you pull the rodent out, you know, with your hand, your left hand, not your feeding hand, what the temperature is right, or if it's too hot. Where did Asia go?
Up in her corner.
Up on the cold end? Okay. So now I've left that in there for about, what, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. I just want to crack it, break the seal, pull it off. Grab the mouse out. Do it with my left hand. Okay, it's just warm. It's not scalding hot. Okay. One thing that helps is grabbing it by the scruff back here. That way you can kind of hold it like this in front, the face to face with the snake. Okay. She's got it. See it? So I do from time to time live feedings with her. If I can't get frozen thaw or if I just feel like it. Of course I don't want to see anything suffer. But it's, in my opinion, you know, other people have their opinion. It's good stimulation once in a while. And it's interesting to watch them strike. So she'll eat that fine. We're not going to sit and wait for whatever, 5-10 minutes for her to. What up? Say hi.
Hi.
Wait for her to gulp it down. She'll be fine. So I hope you like this. Stick around, smash the like button, hit share, subscribe, and we'll bring more videos to you soon. Take it easy. Peace.